Next, we're going to hear from Marco Lavazza, Vice Chairman and a board member at Lavazza. Of course, Lavazza is a household name in Italy and right around the world, and it's long-used PROBAT equipment. As many of you will know, Italy has a history of family-owned companies that have become world-leading brands, and recent months have been particularly active ones for Lavazza. Marco is going to speak about the global coffee market and about the importance of partnerships in that market. So, Marco, welcome to the stage.
Thank you very much. So, thank you very much. First of all, I would like to thank PROBAT for the kind invitation. It's an honor to be present here today with all the distinguished guests that represent coffee industry around the world. Okay. According to statistics published by the International Coffee Organization, last year worldwide coffee production amounted almost close to 160 million bags, up 1.2% on the previous year. Global coffee demand stood as well as close at 160 million bags, up 1.2%. The coffee market continues to grow. It is estimated that demand has risen by 50% since the 90s. All coffee that is processed, packaged, and distributed is managed by large, medium-sized, and small companies that ensure an adequate supplies to consumer. However, the sector's many players also include some major multinationals controlling considerable market share. Notably, major players include multinationals such as Nestlé, JDE, Sara Lee, and Strauss Coffee. This is a constantly evolving sector. There has been important deals closed in recent months. Starbucks not only continues to expand, but has recently struck an important partnership with Nestlé to bring its product to the shelves of large retail stores for the first time in its history. This deal worth $7.1 billion. Another behemoth, Coca-Cola, has also entered seriously the market by acquiring Costa Coffee, the world's second largest coffee shop chain after Starbucks, in a deal with a value of $5 billion. These last few examples alone are sufficient to show that in this complex coffee market, giants operating in various sectors are capable of huge investments. In recent years, we have seen a process of consolidation similar to what has happened in beer in previous years, and the actors are pretty the same. Within this scenario, Lavazza is, I think, an exception. In fact, it is the only major international player that is a monoproduct company. Since its foundation in 1895, we are slightly younger. At Lavazza, we've always produced coffee, and coffee only. In recent years, Lavazza has become a multi-brand group, while specializing as always exclusively in coffee and all its infinite variation, to satisfy increasingly demanding consumers. 5 more companies have joined the group, driven by Lavazza growth strategy, which we'll look at later. Despite all that has changed in recent years, Lavazza still remained an unlisted family business. It was founded in 1895 by my great-grandfather Luigi, whose small grocery shop in Via San Tommaso in Turin marked the beginning of its long tale of growth and innovation. Over the years, our ability to reinvent ourselves, to rise to new challenges, has always been our driving force. At the same time, we have constantly sought to strike the right balance between the values of tradition. That's why we feel home today here. We have a lot in common with you. My father Alberto, the company president, is the last member of the 3rd generation, while we all belong to the 4th generation. My cousin Giuseppe and I are vice chairman, and my sister Antonella and Manuela and my cousin Francesca are member of the board. In fact, the family-run company is by no means of secondary importance because it plays a decisive role on how Lavazza does business. The presence of the family with the same values as when the company was established 123 years ago is one of our distinctive character traits. We provide continuity and foresightness. We represent the values that have set us apart. Although family members have not any more operative roles, we work alongside with CEO Antonio Baravalle and the other outside executive in a management system that integrates tradition and innovation to perfection. A number of years ago, in our quest to find the perfect balance between our value and a modern management approach, we opened the door to the boardroom to members from outside the family who have the high-level professional skills we need to help us negotiate our way through today's difficult challenges. Of course, they are Antonio Baravalle, who's the CEO, Gabriele Galateri di Genola, who is the president of Insurance Assicurazioni Generali, Pietro Boroli from a publishing company named De Agostini, Antonio Marcegaglia from steel industry, and Robert Kunze-Konchevitz, who is the CEO of Campari. Our vision for Lavazza is an international group with deep roots in Italy, in its native city of Turin, capable of combining tradition and innovation, and growing through constant daily effort and partnership with other companies. The new headquarters inaugurated this year reflect all these values. An innovative complex open to the city, home not only to Lavazza headquarters, but also to various areas open to the public, such as the Congress Center, 2 restaurants, and our museum as well. This is the result of an investment of 120 million euros and contribution from leading experts in various fields. It is both the keystone through which Lavazza has firmly established its bond with its origins and the foundation for future growth. This growth is already happening. Let's take a look at a few numbers. 2017 results. Group turnover stands at almost 2 billion euros now, a rise of 6% through previous years. Out of Italy turnover accounts to 63% of the total, a figure that has risen significantly over the years, maintaining Italian leadership. Lavazza has doubled its turnover in the last 10 years and reversed the Italy out of Italy trend, which was very, very important for us. We are a top international player in the coffee industry and the leading mono-product brand. We process a significant amount of raw coffee annually, over 3 million bags. The target we have set ourselves is 70% turnover on international markets in the medium term. But these are normal numbers. Now I'm going to show you the numbers that we are most proud of, which is this. 27 billion cups of coffee, of Lavazza coffee, of the whole family, is served around the world, which means that our effort, our aim, is to have 27 million smiles. That means that our customers are satisfied. Through our associates and distributors, we have a presence in over 90 countries. The internationalization process began in 1982 with the first associated company in France and has been a significant acceleration of our global vision in recent years. This has also involved the acquisition of other brands, which is a novelty in Lavazza recent history. The basic steps were the acquisition of Merild in Denmark and Carte Noire in France, and the creation of an associated company in Australia, the 11th worldwide, through the acquisition of the former local distributor. In 2017, the group also completed the acquisition of Canadian brand Kicking Horse Coffee, a leading producer of organic coffee and fair trade coffee in North America, by buying 80% of the share capital. In 2017, to strengthen its distribution strategy, Lavazza has acquired also Espresso Servi Proximité in France and Nîmes, the Italian company specializing in the distribution and direct door-to-door sale coffee in capsules and espresso market throughout Italy. Our vision was not to get there and conquer. So we always try to find, even if we buy another company, to respect the tradition they have and to respect the people that work there. Because as Mr. Abbing said, our most important values, asset, are the people that work for us. We have 6 production plants, 3 in Italy, Torino, Gattinara and Pozzilli, the Carnoat plant in France, and 2 hubs, of which one in Brazil and the other one in India, serving the local markets. These production plants are where our partnership with PROBAT is more evident. As a leader of the Italian market and one of the foremost players worldwide, Lavazza has always sought the best partners. In coffee roasting and the production of coffee equipment, it was inevitable that the choice would be PROBAT. A company whose main strengths lie in its 150 years of history and its ability to conduct research and development make it an ideal travel companion for Lavazza. The partnership with PROBAT dates back more than 50 years ago. We go back to my grandfather, Pericle. At least as far back as 1964, the year of the inauguration of the Settimo Torinese production facility, equipped with PROBAT machines, although this was probably also the case of the former Via Novara plant in Turin. One might say that the two companies grew up together throughout the 20th century. Our two firms share many values. The careful, farsighted management typical of a family business, a focus on quality and precision, and international development as well. All this is underpinned by the same key value: quality first and foremost. Lavazza currently has at least 30 PROBAT roasting machines spread across its various production sites. These are in addition to several dozen multi-stage grinders, also spread over various facilities and numerous storage and transportation systems. In conclusion, it is fair to say that Lavazza would not be here where it is today without PROBAT. At Lavazza, we believe strongly in the importance of partnership, seeking out not mere suppliers, but travel companions we can count on. This is why we are here today, to bear witness to this relationship and express our best wishes on this important occasion. Let me finish with one of the pillars we always respect in my family, and I think it was the same, Eli. It was the same for your family as well. It is very actual and very true. Always remember where you come from and never compromise on quality. Thank you very much.